So I just can't just go home?
No.
Why?
It's more like you just stole a candy bar, okay? I guess there's a question about almost $11,000 worth of lottery tickets over. Okay. So.
But you don't have it on video that is.
I have.
It's 50 million videos and
I'm just saying.
Almost everyone has taken a shot at a scratch-off, buy the ticket, scrape the foil, and hope lightning strikes. But what if that miracle gets hijacked before it even begins? At a Winn-Dixie, a single mom working the register wasn't just daydreaming about a payday. She allegedly gamed the system, turning scratch-off duds into winners, skimming more than $11,000, and convincing herself she could plug the till shortfalls without anyone being the wiser. The scheme fell apart fast. The Florida lottery flagged thousands in overpayments to supposed winners, launched an investigation, and surveillance footage showed her scanning only the tickets that would pay out, sending other customers away empty-handed. Here's how it went down.
Alright, so what's happening is we have an associate. We started seeing some lottery shortages over here, for instance, ticketing online. It started back around the beginning of July, and it's gone on to present.
So since July, this individual's been selecting
lottery cards, playing online tickets. Yes.
Okay. Can we go back in there for me real quick? I don't know what's going on, so
I don't want my kids to be stuck out the door.
I know. Well, I don't know what's going on yet, so let me talk to him and we'll go from there.
So I have her on video selecting tickets, mainly at the liquor store. She would just scratch the bottom to see if they were winning or not, discard them if they weren't, cash them in if they were. And then there's also another process on the cash register where if somebody brings up a winning ticket, we can key in instant lottery redemption and then put in the dollar amount and then we pay that out. Well, she figured out that she could do that even without a winning ticket and everything's still balanced on the back end in our world. But then when we got the bill from lottery, then obviously we were like, well, we paid out more redemptions than what we received.
Okay.
And so that's when all this started. So we're looking at a total that I can prove that she took was $10,653, something like that, during that time.
It's on video, okay?
Yeah, I got it all in a thumb drive for you. Everything that's on video, I've got our report that shows our redemptions on our register and then all of the redemptions on the Florida lottery terminal. Since we don't own that, I had to get that through the state. And that shows everything of what ticket she scanned, what the value is on an Excel spreadsheet.
So log in for her information.
The machine's a machine, anybody can do it, but it's her scheduled shift. And obviously on video, she's the only one at the liquor store because we usually only work one person at the liquor store at the time.
So basically she's been taking lottery tickets, scanning the bottom if they're winners or not. If they're not winners, they dump away. If they are winners, she scans them, takes the money. And she found a way to make a lottery ticket a winner every time. And it's been going on since July. They have a thumb drive full of all the...
It started July 2nd, I think was the first day.
So you have like date and times written out? Do you have anything written out yet or no?
Everything's on that thumb drive as far as Excel.
So she's basically taking lottery tickets, scanning them, but don't they have to be activated first?
They're all active because they're all, for gameplay.
You said... I will tell you, we're trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out what I have, okay? I'm going to figure out if we're taking a jail or not taking a jail.
Well, I need to know because
I will let you know. Once I know, I will let you know, okay? Can you sit down for me?
I don't want to lose my kids either.
Okay.
I have a 7-month-old and a child that's in school right now having an asthma attack.
So let them figure out what's going on, and
Just
then
take a seat for me, we'll figure it out.
They'll
So I just can't just go home?
No.
Why?
Because the allegations, I guess, we have going on
They
against
still
you.
going to investigate this all.
Okay, well, now that they did their investigation. Now they can tell us what they have going
No, he
on.
said he had to talk to somebody else to finish going on and see what's going on.
Well, they're providing us a verbal statement of what's been going on since July, okay? It's not more like you just stole a candy bar, okay? I guess there's a question about almost $11,000 worth of lottery tickets over.
Okay.
So, yes, we're gonna, is that something you really, you want that back or?
She's right, she's right.
Okay.
They do instant lottery redemption as a hand key,
Right.
and then they put $30. We give you $30.
Right.
Well, everything balances in our world until the state, which we only get quarterly. The state sends us a bill that says, "Hey,
You've actually overpaid something.
we overpaid in redemptions because she figured out that she could just do that instant lottery redemption for no ticket and take whatever money she wanted out of it."
Correct. Or not,
Not even
loser.
having a ticket. Not even having a ticket. She just goes up to the register and goes, "Instant lottery redemptions, $100."
Oh, okay.
Correct.
You can just computerize. Is that normal practice?
In my 15 years here, I've never had somebody figure that part out that they could just do it without a ticket. So obviously something on our back end that might need to be addressed, but because they gave her that opportunity.
Okay.
And then she played some online stuff too. I mean, the online's probably a couple $100, but the rest adds up to the, 10,000 $600 something.
Do you have a printout of?
Printed out because it was just so big. I mean, these reports are massive.
PDF that you're on this USB that you have. What is on it?
I've got all the video of her doing all this stuff. I have all the receipts. Like, yes, a clear video. Yeah, timestamp dated. I have one file that has all the video, one file that has
You okay?
all
Oh shit! You scared the hell out of me.
I've just been out here.
She also figured out that if
I just saw that she got up over there and you moved back, so.
Oh, because you jumped. Because she told me to make a phone call. So I'm trying to think of who can I call to get my kids off the daycare bed and the school.
Her children are about to get out of school, so she was
I
picking
know.
up. But I do need this name.
That's what I'm trying to figure out because people might manipulate. So I'm trying to think who went around my house.
I will try to figure it out.
That's what I'm trying to do.
So while we're figuring out stuff out here, so you figure out what's going
So
on
can
here.
you ask him, did he get the statement that they were just talking to me about this 2 months ago?
I will gladly ask him. Don't worry about that. But I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be talking with them. We're going to figure out what we have going on. You have until by the time we come in here and talk to you about what's going on to figure out a ride for your family, your kids, and
So they went to
stuff.
jail.
There's a possibility.
Why?
Because apparently you stole almost $11,000 from this
And my
business.
the head court in charge that run this
I'm
store, they
not-
had a conversation with me,
Okay.
and they wrote me up for
But
it.
like I said, let me figure out what they have over here. Just get somebody, see if they can pick your kids up just in case if you do happen to go to jail.
That's the
Okay?
thing I'm trying to think. Who can I call? My family don't stay here. They stay in Georgia.
Okay. Well, you need to figure out a family friend or somebody, or else I can call my friends as child protective services.
So can I call y'all? One of the police officers that used to work with you guys.
Used to or does?
So
or,
all right,
I don't know if
Corey
they're.
Charles didn't tell you about the meeting we had.
Hang on.
See now he don't want to say nothing.
Because he's talking with us. I told you. You just can't interrupt. We're talking now. So figure out what you're doing. Figure out somebody with your kids, okay?
Can she walk me in the
No.
bathroom?
No.
I'm bleeding. Like
No.
she's walking with me.
No. You're not going anywhere.
I can't even go pee.
No, you cannot
So
go pee.
how do I supposed to use the bathroom?
It's either you make phone calls now for somebody to get your kids. Okay, I'm helping you. That, or I put you in handcuffs and we just go. No, we're not doing that. It's mine. You're in my custody right now. You're not free to go. You're under investigative detention right now. Okay? You know what that means? Okay. Just the extra total amount. See what we
See, if a police standing in front of me, they can deny me for using the restroom.
You gotta tell them why we're in front of you. They're making accusations of
I can't hear
you
you.
stealing $11,000 from Winn-Dixie.
Okay, because when I started back over here, he's saying that $11,000 worth of lotto I took. So the police stand here. I have to pee. I'm bleeding. Like he telling me no, I cannot go. I just asked him. He said no, she can't even go with me. He said I have to stand here.
Cool.
Yes.
For that email to that email right there.
Yeah.
You do 13 times.
She said for female,
It has to be law enforcement.
y'all can't stand at the door. Ain't no
No, I
ain't no
cannot.
windows in the
No,
bathroom.
no. Do you ever need a female reference at that point?
Oh my gosh.
No,
He
the thing
said
is,
no, I
I'm having a
cannot
female
go.
officer come here. It's going to search you prior to going to the bathroom.
Oh, she can search me. You want me to
Okay.
take it? No, I went. Oh, this was in my pocket.
You're fine. You are fine. Okay.
He's saying no. I said can't go.
But why don't you ask her to see if she will
Yes.
go pick up your little ones just in case you do have to come with me.
I cannot hear you. I said the same thing you said. I'm sorry, when the police say something to me, I'll call somebody used to work. She said as long as it's a female officer, I can go. Other than that, if it's a male, I cannot go. I have to sit here and hold my hair. So Mr. Art, so they didn't tell you about the write-up they gave me for that?
What's that?
They didn't tell you about the write-up, the whole conversation we had in here? Because I had it with Charles in court.
That's fine. I mean,
But this is about the same thing you just talked about.
correct. Because at that point, we didn't know where the loss was coming
He said,
from.
he said the lotto is messing up, so you're doing you needs to stop. He said because it's a lot of money for that. And then after that, it was another one for the.
So apparently 3 days ago, Lottery Police got contacted by Winn-Dixie about it. They've compiled all the paperwork and all like the files and everything for Winn-Dixie. So there's a PDF up here with like tons of information on it about video surveillance, I guess each actual scratch-off ticket, dates, times, money value. I mean, we're looking at like 11 grand over 5 months, man. I mean, that's
Corpus problem.
well, it's grant that.
Yeah, but Winn-Dixie has their own corporate that investigates shit like this.
Yeah, well.
And they wait 5 months to do this.
Well, they
stuff.
just knew about it 3 weeks ago because they got alerted by the state regarding, I guess, basically they sent a summary or whatever, and I guess they said like, oh, you're over this amount because basically each ticket has a value. So she would go to the computer and just take money out without scanning a ticket. So that they hit. And then I guess that when they found out about it, they started investigating it, contacted the Lottery Police, sent them all the information. I guess he just got the rest of the information, I don't know, yesterday, today, or 2 days ago, and then I guess she's here. So nobody's talked to her yet. I guess lottery police said that they have too high of a workload that they're not going to come take this, and that it's just simple grand theft. And if you need him to come to the station to go this way, to explain all the paperwork and how to read it and all this other kinds of stuff,
They've been helpful already, so
he'd be more than happy to come do
yeah,
that.
I appreciate it.
Like, I don't understand why they just don't do it, but whatever. So I just need you to fill out a statement form. Basically, just put your information here.
Okay.
Down here, put her information.
Okay.
And then let's just make this the easy way. So on the statement form, just write, on this date at this time, I was informed of XYZ. You begin an investigation, which you ultimately determine that from this month day to this month day, employee X was doing XYZ. You contact the lottery police. They went ahead and sent you over all the files as far as video, dates, times. I'm assuming the transactions.
Yeah, like all the video and all the registered transaction was from us,
Okay.
and then I had to go through the state to get the lottery terminal reports.
And that's like
what I
the
contacted through
the
them.
scans of the actual
The
like.
scans, right.
And then just say you got all of that information. Just say that it has been determined that the total amount of theft from business
Our losses.
or whatever is
Whatever,
X amount of
okay.
dollars, and then just put in there that you wish to pursue charges.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have to go too deep into yours.
Right. I mean, everything's on the thumb drive. So
Yeah. Well,
I know it's going to take some time to do day by day and each time, and
That's
I mean that's a lot.
That's what I was gonna say. It's probably gonna be she. Obviously, depending on what she says, and what to do, or if she doesn't, we'll have probably to release her while we continue to work the investigation, because it sounds like it's kind of in depth for months, right? So, and once we arrest her, the state has 33 days to file on those charges. So, if we can't really make sense of it for them, then they're gonna drop it. So,
I mean, obviously, the only thing I'm worried about is restitution. So obviously, I have to go through the prosecution part to get that.
so is it Winn-Dixie that's at a loss, or is it Florida Lottery?
I'm at a loss for the value of the tickets.
Okay.
Now, the cases that I've worked for in the past is we'll prosecute for the value of the tickets because that's my loss, and then the state goes after that person for the winnings of those fraud tickets.
Okay.
That's what usually happens.
So that's even more in depth for the Florida Lottery.
yeah.
Yeah. What's the total value for the
For my loss is 10,000. Yeah, 10,653
for the just the lottery?
for the tickets. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the value for the state's probably gonna be triple that.
Probably.
Yeah. Depending.
Yeah. So, like I said, just on that, just kind of like, just this day you found out about this, you begin an investigation, and just kind of the format of it. So,
Okay.
because I'll be doing the initial, just a brief, just we got here reference to this is what you
Right.
said. It was handed over to them to spend the more manpower time to
right.
sit there and go through everything.
So what's most likely going to happen is they're going to take the initial report, it'll come up to us, and then we're going to look at everything that you provided them and kind of make sense of it for the state, and then file the charges.
So as long as I get it through the courts, I mean that's my only hope is.
Who do you want to do Miranda an interview? I don't really have a lot of knowledge, but I'll give it a shot.
Just to understand, I always don't understand.
Yeah, this chair doesn't break on. I just want. What was your? I know your last name is Bird. What was your first name again, ma'am?
Miranda,
I am. Yes, I didn't say that. But
I know that-
in order for me to speak to you, okay, because you are detained, okay, because we are doing an investigation. In order for me to legally speak to you, I have to read you your Miranda warnings. Somebody said you're going to jail, okay, but I have to read these to you, okay? What was your first name? It states that the Constitution requires I inform you that you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used in court as evidence against you. You are entitled to talk to an attorney now or have him or her present now or any time during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you without cost. If you desire to consult with an attorney first or have one during the interview, just speak up at any time. If at any time hereafter you wish to remain silent or have an attorney present, all questions will be stopped. Do you understand your rights? You willing to speak to me?
Go ahead.
Okay. Is that a yes? Okay.
Before speaking with her, I was instructed to read her Miranda rights. Bird said she understood her rights and wanted to talk. I asked if she knew why we were meeting with her today, and she replied, lottery tickets. When I asked her to explain, she admitted she had taken those tickets without paying for them. Bird said she started taking the tickets because she needed money to buy milk and supplies for her newborn. She said she did this off and on for about 2 months, stopped for a short time and then started again. While employed at the store, she would go behind the lottery dispenser, tear tickets off the roll, and scratch them to see if they were winners. If a ticket hit, she'd cash it out. If it didn't, she'd throw it away.
But just, there are resources out there, okay? And if you need help, you need to contact us, Salvation Army, Westview Outreach Mission. There's a whole different slew of things out there. We have a pamphlet at our police department, so I know where you live, to make sure all your information's right. There are pamphlets that have 100 different types of resources out there.
Okay.
So I know where you live for a report.
My address has to be on the report.
Everything will be on a report. This is what's happening. You're gonna take a ride to jail. So sit down.
Come on.
Who do you need to call?
I don't have nobody to go get my kids, so come on. If you catch
Well,
my house.
hang tight. We have some things that need to be handled over here. So have a seat.
What will be the charge?
Grand theft and scheme to defraud. As of now, 1 count of grand theft and scheme to defraud.
What is that?
But there's going to be more counts of grand theft coming down the road once they can go through everything and itemize every individual transaction. So every transaction is a theft.
So I'm gonna have a felony charge.
Yes, 2 felonies. But it's
Alright.
1 count now, but it's going to add up.
So I won't even get no bond.
I believe there is. Don't quote me on it though. All right, so have a seat. Hey, just bring that later. I don't even need it. Come on.
Come on, can you do it out the door?
I gotta do it here. I don't even need it, Steven.
Hurt my arm.
Well, I'm trying to put your arms on
You're
your.
praying like this. You're praying.
Stop pulling from me.
Hang on.
Please.
Put your hand behind your back.
Stop pulling. Do you understand
I'm going
that?
down the stairs. I
No.
don't walk down the stairs.
Doesn't matter. You're pulling from me.
My hand was
You
on
don't
your
do
couch.
anything that I don't tell you to do. Do you understand that?
My hand was on your couch.
I'll do that in the car. I'm not happy. Just leave.
I'm just saying, we all try our luck on the lottery, buy a ticket, scratch it, and hope for a miracle. But what if that miracle never even had a shot, because the cashier already slipped the winning ticket into her own pocket? Meet a Winn-Dixie cashier, a single mom who didn't just daydream about hitting it big, she rigged the game. She pocketed more than $11,000 in scratch-offs and figured out how to turn losers into winners, hoping to balance the till and keep it all under the radar. The plan fell apart fast when the Florida lottery noticed it had overpaid winners by thousands of dollars. Investigators pulled the surveillance footage and caught her ringing up only the tickets that would pay out, sending everyone else away empty-handed. Here's what happened next. The suspect was charged with felony grand theft and given 2 years of probation. After she violated it, she ended up serving 8 months in jail. The real question is, after scratching all those tickets, did she ever think the jackpot she'd end up hitting would be a cell? Drop a comment below and don't forget to subscribe.